Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Transparent. In today's video, we will learn about one of the most fundamental concepts in JavaScript, variables. We'll cover what variables are, how to declare them, and their different types in JavaScript. By the end of this video, you'll be able to effectively use variables in your JavaScript projects. So, let's get started. A variable in JavaScript is a container for storing data values. You can think of it as a label that holds information. For example, if we want to store a user's name, we can use a variable called name. In JavaScript, we use three keywords to declare variables: var, let, and const. The var keyword is used in older JavaScript versions, while let and const are modern alternatives introduced in ES6. Let's look at each one in detail. Var is function scoped, meaning it's accessible within the function it is declared in. It can be redeclared and reassigned. However, it is not recommended to use var because it can cause unexpected behavior in larger projects. Here's an example of how var works. Let is block scoped, which means it is only accessible within the block where it is defined. It can be reassigned but cannot be redeclared within the same scope. This makes let a safer choice than var for most cases. Let's look at an example. Const is also block scoped but is used to declare variables that cannot be reassigned after their initial declaration. It's perfect for values that should remain constant throughout the program, like mathematical constants. For instance, the value of pi is always 3.14159. Next, let's talk about naming variables. In JavaScript, variable names should start with a letter, underscore, or $sign. They are case-sensitive, meaning score and score are different. Use descriptive names like username or total score to make your code more readable. The scope of a variable determines where it can be accessed. In JavaScript, we have global, function, and block scope. Variables declared with var have function scope, while those declared with let and const have block scope. This helps prevent variable conflicts in large codebases. JavaScript has a feature called hoisting, where variable declarations are moved to the top of their scope during execution. However, this only applies to the declaration, not the assignment. For example, using a variable declared with var before its declaration results in undefined, while doing the same with let or const throws an error. To avoid potential issues in your code, it's best to use let and const instead of var. Use const for variables that won't change, and let for those that might be reassigned. Always use descriptive names for your variables and avoid using reserved keywords. Now let's see some practical examples to reinforce what we've learned. We will look at using let and const in a real code scenario and how they behave in different scopes. In this example, we declare a variable score using let and then reassign it. We also create a constant variable tax_rate and calculate the tax based on a given amount. Notice how we cannot reassign tax_rate because it is declared with const. To wrap up, we covered the basics of variables in JavaScript, including how to declare them with var, let, and const, and best practices for naming and using variables. Understanding variables is key to mastering JavaScript. Keep practicing, and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Byte a Code for more JavaScript tutorials. Leave a comment if you have any questions. See you in the next video.